dog. So I always spend a bit of time just making it a pleasant experience actually putting this on in the first place. I don't like to just sort of shove it on and then start pulling the dog around with it, because it creates a negative association to it, right? So, and effectively we're going to really just do it the same way that we try to create those positive experiences around other dogs. Use the clicker and use the food. And I want him to make the decision to put his nose inside it. So I'll put a little bit of food in front of it. I'll just let him sniff it initially. Levi, pop up.
Oh, can I just come and watch?
Of course. So that's it. Good. Okay. I didn't click then because that was an accident. I just didn't have my fingers in the right spot, right? Oh, good boy, right? I don't care. He didn't do anything for that. At the moment, I'm just rewarding his engagement, like for coming over and paying attention to me. Good boy. This is where all the good stuff is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good boy, Levi. Good boy. So we've got a little roll going. Okay, so now I'm going to start trying to get him to just stick his nose through the halter for the reward. So I'll hold it there like that. That's it, good. Just in front of it that time, but that's cool. That's a good start. That's it, good. So really I'm just wanting to lean into it initially. Oops, where'd you go? Can you find it? Did you get it? Okay, so we go again. That's it, good boy. He's trying to lick it inside it. So I'm just going to hold back a little bit further this time. What I want him to do is just start sticking his nose right inside that little opening there. Levi. Levi. Come on. Hey. There it is, good boy. There it is, good boy. That's it. So notice how I'm taking the halter away when I reward him, because I want him to get used to putting his nose in there, and eventually we want to try to take the food away and just him learn that putting his nose in there equals the click.
Yeah.
That's it. Good dog. And while we're doing this too, right, he's enjoying this. Bikes go past, you know, if dogs go past too, it's still, he's learning something new in an environment that he's, you know.
Yeah, there's still other distractions.
There's still distractions happening. Levi, that's it, buddy. Good boy. That's it. Good dog. Good. So, but again, it's just about creating that's it, positive association to it. And depending on the dog, sometimes we might do this for a week before we even start using it.
Yeah.
Depends sort of how the dog's responding to it. We won't have to do that with him. We'll probably, I'll just keep doing this for about another minute, and then I'll start actually clipping it up for him, because I want to be able to also show you guys obviously how to work with it as well. That's it. But he seems to be getting the idea, right? So I'll make him hold it on a little bit longer for that one. Good boy. That's it. Oh, that's a hard piece. I can't break that one off. There we go. All right, so that's it. Good boy. Good dog. Levi. That's it. Come on. Good boy. That's it. Good dog. So I'm just slowly making my way to him putting his nose into it, but then it also being kind of like, you know, on the process of actually putting it on. And that way it's just a much nicer way for him, rather than just him seeing this shoved on his face and then clipped up. But there it is. Oh, good boy.
Is it something we should be using whenever he's out of the house? Like when we go down to toilet breaks, everything, like every time, or is it only when we're...
More so just when if you're going for a walk and you think you're going to need that little bit of extra guidance.
Like it's not going to break the cycle.
Yeah.
By not using it every time.
No, he'll create some equipment bias to it, so he'll know when he's wearing it.
If it switches on.
Yeah, you know, and like I said, ultimately the aim with this really will be just so that when he is a little bit anxious or he's a little bit unsure about what to do, it's just going to make things a little bit easier for you. You got to think of it as another communication tool, and not something that's kind of like forcing him to do something. The way we're going to use it is he feels a little bit of pressure, a little bit of tactile pressure, and that's telling him something. right? So that's telling him that I want you to come this way. Sometimes when dogs are really anxious or something's upsetting them, they lose a bit of clarity and they have auditory exclusion. They might not actually hear you saying come this way, or they might not hear you saying their name, but they'll feel that little bit of pressure, and that might just be enough in that moment for them to go, oh, Dad's asking me to come with him, right? And helps get through that moment. And I wouldn't walk him on it all the time. I'd only sort of use it when you're specifically maybe working in busy environments, because you do want him to also enjoy going around sniffing things, be on the long line, going around having some freedom. And it's not a good idea for him to wear this with a long line attached to that, because it's going to be pressure on, pressure off, and it'll confuse him. You're better off just having him on a harness or his flat collar for that. That's it.
Collar's been so much better.
Yeah, great.
It's something we could take
Good.
on a walk with us, and if he start on the collar, and if he's
you could do that. Yeah. Or you could just you could do that. You could sort of like walk on the long line and then go, okay, there's some more dogs coming up here. We're going to a busy area. Let's put the halter on so we have that little bit extra control if we need it. Yeah. Lucky. Oh, Levi. Yeah, buddy. Good boy. That's it. Good boy. So now I'm just gonna hold that treat. Whoops. He's too strong. You weren't supposed to take that off me then. Levi. So now I'm gonna let him sort of.
He loves food.
the food we didn't eat.
All right. So I want to hold that on there while he's trying to get that food out of my hand, and then slowly start to get that around like that. That's it. Good. Okay, and then take it off. So now I can kind of see, all right, this needs to go a bit shorter.
One time he was so quick at getting food, he climbed up on the dinner table without us realising and caught himself on fire.
Oh God, really? Wow.
It wasn't until we heard a clink of a fork and then we were like, oh no, his tail's on fire.
Oh my God.
He's honestly a little like...
Was he just running around on fire, like around the
He was
house?
just standing on the dining table. He had no idea.
And his tail was like, burnt.
Wow. Okay. He didn't even know it was happening.
No.
Oh, oblivious to it.
It was just his head,
Oh, okay.
He just will do
Wow.
his food.
All right. Well, that definitely helps us though. All right. So I'm going to try and clip this up now. Right. So I'm going to let him get the food. This goes on while he's eating it. Just be fairly gentle with it so it's not too. And then pull that over, and then clip that up. And then when it clips up, I want to then keep going with this process right while he's wearing it. Levi. That's it, good boy. That's what I want. So now I just want him to get used to actually having it on his nose. Feels weird for dogs, and again, a lot of dogs, if we don't follow this process, you put that on them, it's weird, they try to scratch it off, they start trying to fight it, then you're trying to stop them from taking it off, because if they learn that they can do that, that's not good for us either.
That's been pretty much every experience with it.
Yeah, so it's really important to just do this, just spend a bit of time, even if it's just for 15 minutes, just creating that positive association. Good boy. That's it. Good dog. And he has a conditioned emotional response to this clicker now too, because you've been using it for so long.
Yep.
And that conditioned emotional response brings that emotion back into a happy kind of joyful emotion for him, because he's hearing that sound that is always paired with something positive.
The long lead has a similar sound.
Yeah.
I got the clicker when I brought the long lead with me one night.
Yeah.
And I was clicking it, and he was like, "Where's my treat?" I'm like, "I'm so sorry, buddy. That's not what that was for."
Funny. Cool. All right. Good boy. That's it. Good boy. That's it. So now so that's a good size for him. What we'll do is now we'll get this little lead and we'll pop this on the actual halter down the bottom.
Is it the extra small?
That's called a mini.
Okay.
That's it.
I think
Okay.
we've got an...
It's a different brand though.
Oh, is it?
We've got a Halter brand. That's a.
I thought it was
that's the black dog one.
This is called Black Dog, yeah. The Halter ones are good too, but the reason why I like these ones is the mechanism down the bottom, which is a bit hard for you guys to see. It's much smoother, So when we do put pressure on and off, like even just that little bit there, right? Like he pulled away from it, the pressure went on. I was very careful not to release that pressure until he turned back into it. Because that's part of the training, is that we actually don't want, if we're pulling him around really hard with it, we're not doing it right. It has to be just a little bit of pressure, and that tells him something. So initially what I'll do is I'm just gonna start moving around, and I'm just gonna, if he comes with me without me putting any pressure on, I'll reward it with a click, okay? But sometimes I'll purposefully apply a little bit of pressure towards me like this. He comes with it, click, food. So it's really subtle initially. But we just do lots of little reps of that real subtle pressure, just for him to learn forwards, click, food. Or to the side, click, food. So you see how gentle that is? So the aim is not to pull him, it's just to allow him, so no. Okay, see how you went to do that? You just tell him no, pull him up, pull the pressure up a little bit.
Once his attention's back, you do the same.
You just keep going, yeah. So you don't make a big deal out of it, but you got to make sure your response is quick. So pressure this way, he came with it, click food. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily even have to be where I'm going. I want him to feel the directional pressure, because he might be facing that way. I want him to feel a bit of pressure to the right. That tells him, okay, we're turning. Okay, or if he feels a little bit of backward pressure, that might mean, okay, we're stopping, all right? If he feels a little bit of upward pressure on the lead, that means I want him to sit. And you hold that pressure on until he sits. I'm holding the pressure on, sit, a little bit more motivation with the food. Can you guys tell him sit?
Sit.
That's it, pressure goes away, click. Okay, so every bit of pressure that he feels is telling him something about what we want him to do. And if we're consistent about it, we can guide him just with that halter, and we don't even need to say anything to him. So pressure this way, he comes with it, good, click, reward. There's bikes there, good, well done. A little bit of pressure this way, click, reward. You guys get the idea? Yep, good. Pressure, reward, good. Now when he's not listening, you might have to use a little bit more, but at least if he knows that he feels that pressure, the way for him to turn that off is to come with it, and he's not going to be confused by it. That's it, this way, good. All right, you want to give it a go? Just remember, if he tries to go down and scratch it, don't yank it. Don't punish him with it. Just add the pressure and hold it on and say no until he stops, then release it and then keep on going. You're going to use the Z-weeds? Oh, you got a clicker?
Yeah.
Cool. You need knee pads, don't you?
Yeah.
And you just hold your hand out flat for treats, hey? You don't actually hold them individually.
Oh, I don't even know what I do. I think I had like 3 or 4 in my hand, but I get pretty dexterous at just like moving one little treat through my fingers because I do it so often. But you could just have your hand like that, and then when you click, just open it, open one finger.
I was watching you like click and direct him and feed him, and I was like, oh my goodness.
That's it.
It's a bit of an art.
It is a little bit, yeah. So what you have to try to think about is just watch what's happening down with the lead, right? So just hold your lead. Just give me a second. Cool. So this is really important. Hey, bud. Okay. What's happening here? Okay. So if I want him to feel pressure, it's with purpose because I want him to learn, right? So it's only up if I want him to sit. But if I want him to come in my direction this way, I'm going to go like that and then release it. Okay. Very purposefully apply that pressure for a reason. So it's pressure, release, okay? If I want him to sit, I'll put some upward pressure and I'll go like, lever, sit, and then release, okay? It's still only gentle, but he feels the pressure up. He's like, okay, you want me to sit? Make sense? Yeah. So as you're doing this, hold your lead a little shorter and just go, okay, we're gonna go towards me. Pressure, release, click. Or we're gonna go to the left. Pressure, release, click. You should chew it before you swallow it, buddy. There you go.
$5 for every time.
Or this way, right? Pressure, release, click. So he's following the pressure. Perfect, but if we just move backwards and forwards, because we want to start getting that duration now, that's it. 2, 3, 4, click, good. And just say good in between. So if we start going back this way, if you walk this way, that's it, he came with you, good. Now just walk forwards. Go 1, 2, that's it. Click. Good. He's watching this little dog over here.
Levi.
Just keep working with him. Your engagement with him, good. Keep your engagement going with him. No silences at this moment. That's it, good. Just keep directing him.
With me, Levi.
That's it, nice. Good. That's it. Good. Turn him around.
Voice as well, like you're paying attention to me, I'm talking.
Yes.
We're here. We're here.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when there's a dog going past
Yeah.
or a bike, right? It's like we're engaging, we're talking,
Yeah.
and while you're talking to me and you're having some fun and I'm giving you some directions, he's not going into fixation with that other dog.
Yeah. I have noticed when I've like forgotten a clicker, if I say his name or I talk to him or I just
Yep.
chat to him,
Yep.
he's like, oh, mum's like,
That's it. Yeah. And again, it's creating that he's having an enjoyable moment with you guys. He knows the dog's over there and he's checking in over at it,
Yeah.
but he's maintaining that focus with you guys because you're connecting with him.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people, where they go wrong, is the dog fixates on something else, then they go quiet, they're not giving the dog any kind of interaction, so the dog just then goes into and puts all that focus on the other dog.
yeah, that makes
All right. Okay, so that's really great. The next step is just to start creating the picture for him that, okay, now we're walking forwards with it like here, right? So you can either start here like this and go, Levi, with me. With me. That's it. Cool. Okay, see that little tiny bit of pressure? And start saying the with me command as you apply the pressure or as you turn. Okay, so Levi, with me. That's it. Good. Good. Click. Food. Okay, I'm going to turn, so I'm going to say with me again. With me, good boy. I got a great turn. Didn't have to put any pressure on, so I'm going to mark that. With me, good boy. No, no. See how he's trying to scratch it? No, with me, good boy. That's it. Okay, with me. Good. Good boy. With me, come on. That's it, good. So see how he was lagging a little bit? I wanted him to speed up, little tiny bit of pressure, encourage him with my tone of voice. Soon as he did it, mark reward. Okay, Levi, with me. Levi, with me. Good boy. And I don't mind that he's a little bit behind. I actually like a dog who kind of sits just behind my left leg because then you're in the leader's position for him. So I want to try that. So he's nearly done. It's been a great session. We'll finish him real soon. Yeah, but just start moving forward. Still make sure you're considered about how you're using the lead. That's it, click food. That's it. Turn him around, say with me. That's it, good. Say good in between. So in between the with me and the marker, make sure you're putting some duration markers in there. That's it.
Good boy, good.
That's it, nice, good. That's it.
Levi, with me. With me.
That's it. All right, turn him back around this way. That's it. Good. On the next turn, say with me, turn, and go a little bit longer before you reward him. Say with me, give him a chance to come with you. That's it. Keep walking. Good, that's it. Okay, see how you're saying good boy and the click at the same time? Put the good boy in between. Because the click is the marker to say, hey, perfect. Good boy is, you're doing the right thing. I love what you're doing. The click is coming real soon. Yeah.
With me. Good
That's
boy.
it, good. Good, click food. That's it, nice. So do a with me turn.
With me.
Watch your leash pressure. Encourage him forwards.
Let's go.
Encourage him up. That's it, nice.
Levi.
Nice, good. Nice, well done. Keep it going, keep it going.
Let's go.
That's it.
Boy.
Nice,
Good.
nice. Completely ignored that dog. Mark that, reward that. Good job. That's it, do a little turn. That's it.
Boy.
Think about your leash. That's it. That's it. Like, let's do one more turn. With me.
Boy, with me.
Okay, but that was great. He ignored that dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
several times.
Yep, so pull him a little bit more towards you. That's it, or change direction.
Good boy.
That's it. Just do a right turn, just change direction. Little bit of pressure, keep the pressure going, encourage him up, encourage him up. Now release the pressure, now release it. Perfect, good, good.
Good boy,
That's
buddy.
it,
Come on. Up.
that's it.
With
Let's
me.
reward this.
Boy.
That's it. Take that halter off. So as you take it off, I want you to then click and give him some more food. So going on and coming off, he's getting rewarded. That's fine. While he's eating it on the ground, just throw some on the ground and then while he's eating it, you just unclip it. That's perfect. Then put that back on his collar. We're done.
Awesome.
That was a good session.